We are in the intro stage. I want to make this really quick today. Yeah. Let me see. So, the topic today is have insurance. You still can get caught slipping. So, I'm going to wait till everybody comes in. But before, I got to make sure the quality is good or whatever. I was supposed to go live streaming way earlier today, but then what ended up happening was like I woke up this morning, went to the sauna, and then after I got was good, Ghost of Yoshimitsu. I'm glad your name keeps popping up because I want to say Yoshimitsu. It's gonna just roll off the tongue one of these days. But anywho, went to the gym this morning, got in the sauna because I knew it was gonna be an intense Muay Thai session and Broski Broskito, is that what that says? Good evening, Broskito. So after I went into the sauna, I was in there for like 15 minutes. The sauna was hot this morning. It was ridiculous. And then afterwards, I jumped up, went to I got my actually let me this might be some good tips for people. If you just came in, like the video. It's gonna be a quick live today. I'm going shooting for an hour, but yeah. But anyways, this is really good. So went to the sauna this morning. Let's recap. Went to the sauna. It was super hot. After that, I went on Chat GPT. For those who know, I use Chat GPT for a lot of my brainstorming, what I want to talk about, what I want to do, stuff like that. And Chat GPT brought up like this idea that I need to replenish my the salt or something. It was something it was talking about. Like I need to rehydrate, and I was like, oh well, I usually drink water, and it said drink a full not a gallon, but like a bottle of Gatorade. So I was like, all right, cool. So I went, got me a bottle of Gatorade. After that, went home. I got me some noodles. Because I have a sweet tooth, so instead of eating candy, got me some noodles, and then took my protein shake with my banana, took my vitamins, and then after that, I shot over, had this intense. You look like a Detroit Lions fan. We'll get to the football thing in a second. I had an intense Muay Thai session, really really fun. I was getting my ass. Hold on, before I go into the Muay Thai session, is the quality good? Because I just assumed everything is good. Is the quality good? Invest in Diddy oil, my guy. Man, I actually wear a lot of shea butter, and my fight scars are starting to show. Usually, they're able to hide really well, but my fight scars are starting to show up now. I'm starting to actually have a fighter's face. Unfortunately, damn it. But does the quality sound good? Does the quality sounds good to you guys? Before I talk about my Muay Thai session, I actually learned something really good today. I'm gonna talk. If y'all say it's not good, I'll try to fix it. But I went in my Muay Thai session. It was a good number of people. We started sparring, and I did not come in with a plan. So you said the quality appears good. Okay, beautiful. That's all I need to know. As long as it's like your ears is not being blown, that's fine. So I didn't have a plan for my Muay Thai fight, not my Muay Thai practice, not fight. And because for the first time, I usually come into practice with a plan, especially for Muay Thai. I was getting my fucking ass whooped by everybody. I was like, what the fuck? Like I was getting boop bop, 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 bop. I was like, god damn. And then because I didn't know what I wanted to work on. I didn't know like what usually in my videos, like I come in class and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go specifically for this right here. And today I was just like I was just sparring for fun. So then I started. It was just this random moment where I was just like, you know what, like I'm not gonna back up. That's my plan today. I'm just not gonna back up. Like, cause usually I like to. If you watch some of my videos, you see me like I have like a bouncing style, and I like to go in and out. That comes from karate. I like to use finesse, feint kicks, and stuff like that. But today I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna back up. I was like, fuck that shit. I'm not backing up. So and when the whole session changed after that. I stopped backing up. I was, I have a lot of cool moments of me not backing up. Like it actually not backing up taught me a few things. I developed I threw a lot of elbows today and knees from just not backing up. Like that was crazy. And I also learned how to take punches and give punches back. I think that's a good skill because once I do MMA, right? MMA fighters, you have to get respect. So, like, I want to be able to stand in the pocket. And for those who, if you don't strike, it's really hard to see punches. You have to develop a skill set to see punches. So, what I've been working on is trying to see the punches. That's how, like, I try to keep my eyes open. There's a video that went viral. I think it has like 1 million or 2 million views now, where it's called short man tactics, type of Smitty'Wit short man tactics. And you'll see like the big dude punched at me and I never blinked. Like that's what I've been working on, like keeping my eyes open. So now today I experienced that I can actually take a punch. Like I was going against this guy and me and him was like going back and forth. He's much taller than me, and like he like clocked me, and instead of like, oh, I got hit, like just went right back, and it was fun. So hopefully I'll be able to edit that properly so you guys can see it, and that's gonna be some good shit to see for the shorts. That's gonna be good. I think one of these days I'm gonna do for long form videos past a minute where I do a commentary on my videos of like the fights and stuff that I do. Not fights. I keep saying fights. The practices, sparring sessions. That'd be good. Anyways, I am yapping about bullshit. I'm gonna read you guys' comments and we're gonna get into. We're gonna first talk about some MMA. Let me pull this up right now. I wish I would have screenshot the other thing. I don't know why I didn't screenshot that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some MMA, some jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, some athletic training. We're gonna talk about, of course, the topic of the video. We got some, maybe some dating stuff that I found on Threads. I love finding stuff on Threads. It's so stupid. Some self-defense, reality check. We're gonna talk about anime, video games, stuff like that. So let me read you guys' comments first, and then we will continue on. So let me scroll up a little bit, and then we'll start off with MMA. Oh, and just to let you guys know what the MMA that we're going to talk about, let me actually pull it up right now. And then while you guys type it away about the topic, then I can it's just gonna make sense. Anyways, what I'm gonna talk about today is Alex Pereira. He has a Artem. I haven't figured out how to say his last name. I didn't check the pronunciation, but basically the guy who beat Alex Pereira, everyone's hyping him up right now, and I'm not impressed. So that's gonna be the topic. Now I'm gonna read you guys' comments section. Let me look. You said, so someone said I look like a Lions fan. I actually, honestly, I played football growing up. I was a running back and I was a strong safety. I was better at strong safety on defense because I could chase. I was really good at tackling people. But I am not a football fan. I'm so sorry. I'm not a football fan no longer. I'm not a basketball fan. What I do like to do is if I'm around a bunch of people that likes to watch football, I will keep up with football. And so like if you guys want me to like become a fan of a football team, I'll do that, and I'll rep the hell out of that football team. Like I had a homie, he was a big Jets fan, and the Jets, like, so I was like, fucking, I'm a Jets fan. The Jets fucking suck. But I was a Jets fan. You know what? I am a Detroit Lions fan. There was this one year, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. The Detroit Lions could not get a fucking win, bro. And I was like, I became a fan of them because I wanted them to win. And then when they finally won, I was cheering on with them. This shit was funny as hell. But yeah, so I am technically a Detroit Lions fan. That is so funny. The guy. All right. So someone said, hey, what's this? Hello, what's this? This is a live stream with 81 people. Like it up. We have a bunch of people in here. Run those likes up, man. That helps out. It helps out. And then after I say 81 people, all of a sudden went 66. Can we get to 69? All right, let me continue. Would you not back up if you were to fight Alex Pereira? If I had like Alex Pereira's punching. Honestly, if I was to fight Alex Pereira, like let's say if I was Alex Pereira's size, I wouldn't. I don't know what these guys what the hell's going on with them. But I wouldn't strike with Alex Pereira. If I'm seeing this motherfucker's knocking everybody out, I'm taking you down. I'm gonna piss the whole crowd off. I would tell everybody the whole week, like, yeah, I'm gonna take him down. That way, his whole training camp could be about him trying to defend a takedown, and then I'll try and knock him out. That's what I would go for. But I would still go for the takedown, you know. But I wouldn't be sitting there. It's MMA. Why is everybody trying to kickbox the hardest puncher in the UFC? Like, it's so stupid to me, but that's what I would do. Can you please say happy birthday, Sarah? Happy birthday, Sarah. Someone say, this is one of my favorite lives. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. If you smear jelly between the toes, you will wake up you will wake up 20% better. Is that true? I might actually try that. Well, I don't like jelly like that. I don't like things in between my toes. So, I got some ugly ass feet, by the way. Just a random thing. I don't think people cared about that, but this is why I don't talk about the main topic in the beginning no more, because y'all come in with some bullshit. Like, I don't trust you guys no more. I try to come in all philosophical and serious, and then I think last live, and then this was the funniest thing. He said I look like a Diddy disciple. That shit killed me. Like, I was like laying down studying jiu-jitsu, and I just kept laughing about that. I said a Diddy disciple. What the fuck does a Diddy disciple looks like? I don't know. I guess it looks like me, but that shit had me so dead. Said, cool, is this MMA or yeah, this is just me talking. We got a bunch of topics that we're gonna talk about, but I just wanna, give you guys, this is the introduction phase. There's different topics. We're in the introduction phase. Someone says lather pickle juice on your armpits and you'll thank me later. I don't think I'll be thanking you later. Someone says smoke a cigarette. No, I do smoke weed, but I don't smoke cigarettes. That I Out of all of the stuff we see of cancer happening from cigarettes, why do you still smoke cigarettes? I'm just curious. Like, I'm very curious. Maybe marijuana. I don't. Can I say that? But like, maybe the Mary Jane like causes something, but the science ain't out yet, and it helps with recovery for me. So someone said talk about the lions. Yeah, I talked about the lions. Um, you should also put. Okay, all right. I'm not reading your comments no more. Your comments specifically, because it was funny at first, but now you're not being original. Someone says I'm also a student of martial arts. That's good. Let me see. Buffalo Bills, baby. If you sleep. Nope, nope, nope. Not reading your comment. Ooh, we have someone from, I think that's Russian. Someone said, can you please just give me my money? What does that mean? Diddy's watching you. Maybe he is. Someone said, repent. All right. You know what? We're gonna let's start the show now because y'all on some crazy shit. I don't trust y'all right now. So, number one, let's talk about, since we're talking about Alex Pereira. Someone said a hug from Brazil. Brazil. I actually want to learn Portuguese, by the way. Anyways, MMA. We're in the MMA phase. So Anthony Smith called Magomed Ankalaev the easiest fight ever for. I think it was for Alex Pereira. The I didn't read the article. I just wanted to hurry up and hop on. But Magomed and Kalayev got on. They were just going like a back and forth. I think Magomed and Ankalaev is probably. Well, I did read a little bit of it. Anthony Smith said Ankalaev gets caught with punches and stuff like that. Me personally, I think stylistically, I think that's Alex Pereira's worst fight ever. I think that's why the UFC is just not like the UFC right now is having an issue with selling tickets, or like they're trying to get bigger, and they need the strikers to keep their, because people are coming to these fights. They want to see fights. They want to see wins. They want to see knockouts. And you know, UFC has a hold right now in the combat sports community. I believe, honestly, if one championship knew how to properly uh, promote themselves, I think Muay Thai specifically would be so huge right now. They just don't know how to market themselves properly. But what people want to see is stand and bang. That's what they want to see, knockouts. They want to see stand and bang. They want to see name brand dudes fighting each other, and that's what's going on. But So in the UFC, you have all these wrestlers and they're laying and praying. Like, I think honestly, modern day MMA is really honestly all about what's the word? Entertainment. Like, it's really not about the fighting. Like, I know like some people think it's about the fighting, it's about entertainment. Like, for example, me talking to you guys, the bigger I get, I bet you like they would throw me in the UFC and probably feed me easy fights to keep me winning so everyone can keep their pockets filled if that was to actually happen. I do plan on doing MMA and trying to get into the UFC though, but just letting you guys know, I wouldn't be surprised if people are complaining that I'm getting easy fights or some shit. But I'm a grappler though, so I don't think I would have like, and I'm trying to get better at striking, so I'm trying to be good at both, but I don't think I would have that problem where you could like Alex Pereira has, where you're scared to feed him grapplers. I don't think I would have that problem. Like, you know, but what weight class are you? Yeah, I'll do 135. So like I would have to deal with like Marab, Sean O'Malley and stuff like that. That's who I would be going against. And I stand at I'm Aljamain Sterling's height. That's so there you go. That's what I would look like up in there if I was to fight. So just let me keep training. I'm on my 6 week. No, not week. I'm on my 5th month of doing Muay Thai. So people want me to. They're like, why don't you jump in the UFC or MMA right now? I'm like, can I get better at striking? Like, just go look at my striking videos. Like, it's getting better, but can I get good? It took me 2 years to get solidly good at jiu-jitsu, and I've been doing Muay Thai for 5 months. Can I get good? Like, let me have some Muay Thai fights too. I want to do Muay Thai fights. Like next year, the biggest goal that I want to do is I want to have two Muay Thai fights before I hop in the cage. Like that's what I want to do. Like I want to get used to someone throwing punches at me and me not just duck and dive and go for a takedown. Like I want to actually stand there, have no option to take someone down and strike with someone. That way when I go do MMA, you know, I can have a threat of actual striking. Cuz okay, you know what? Let me explain this part cuz we're still in the MMA topic. Let me explain to you guys some game. In As a jiu-jitsu guy, I'm not a wrestler, I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. You have to I have this theory and it actually worked to a T in my first semi-contact MMA fight. If you're a jiu-jitsu guy, we have shitty takedowns. Now, my takedowns, I have okay takedowns, but it's not like a wrestler's takedown, okay? So, I believe that jiu-jitsu guys need to work on their striking, okay? You need to work on your striking. You need to submit them standing. So, you need to beat their ass standing, and when they go for a takedown or anything else, they're out of position. So, if you go against any jiu-jitsu guy, modern day jiu-jitsu guy, and you put yourself out of position in front of them, they have the ability to jump on it. Like they will jump on you like crazy. Imagine like you trip in front of a jiu-jitsu guy. You're on the ground now. You fucked up. You have to run away from them now. So I don't want to be that type of fighter where like I train trying to take people down and I'm just sitting there scared for it to stand back up. Like if you stand back up, okay, cool, let's strike. So that's why I've been training like 6 days a week of striking because I don't want to be that type of fighter where if I can't take them down, like now it's just a boring fight because I'm scared I can't. Y'all get the point. Speaking of fighters, MMA fighters, let me read some of these comments. Let me see. Let me read some comments. The chat free for we stay on top of it. Yeah. Do you incorporate jump ropes in your training? Yes, I stand by jump rope, dog. Man, jump rope is one of my biggest secrets. It's funny. I tell everybody about jump rope. They're like, "What do you do for conditioning?" I jump rope. That's what I did. I did 55,000 jump ropes for my first semi-contact MMA fight. That's why I came in so ripped for that fight. That was the most conditioned I've ever been in my life, and I was on point. Jump rope. I got a serious question for you as a fighter. Now, once your honest answer, well, just type it. Don't say that. Don't put us in suspense. Blink 3 times if you need help. What's your favorite submission to get someone to tap? If you pulled it off. I like triangle chokes if I'm on top of someone. I think one of my nastiest finishes is the Japanese necktie. If you put me in a position where you allow me to, like, if I get this grip on your head, I promise you it's over. I'm about to break your neck. I promise you it's over. I've developed like a squeeze where I feel like I could break someone's neck if they don't tap from that choke. Because I learned how to crank a person's neck and choke them at the same time. I think the Japanese necktie is probably one of my favorite submissions. If you're in a fight and you throw a left jab hard enough to knock a person out, do you follow through with the right, knowing that they're already unconscious? Well, I'm documented to be a pretty safe fighter. Like, I've spared so many people of breaking their bones in competition. So if I see I already knock someone out, I'm probably gonna just piss the viewers off by West Side. Like, I probably just, I'll knock them out. Oh, they're knocked out. Like, that's something that's more like my style of what I would do. Someone said, "What's up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga? How do you build endurance for fights? Jump rope." So you're up against a boxing national champ. What's your technique? I'm taking them down. If I know your striking is better than mine, I'm taking you down. I'm not gonna sit there. You guys will never see me if someone's like, I have better striking than you, and I believe they do. I'm like, yeah, you do. I'm gonna take you down. Your grappling's not better than me. If their grappling is better than me, then my striking should be better than me. And if they're better than me at grappling and striking, then I'm gonna mess with their mental. You see how this works? There's different ways. Like, I'm gonna piss them off, like I'm gonna harass them online, and get their mind out the game. Yeah. There's ways. Y'all need to learn the art of war. Anyways, Michael Bisping thinks Artem Vakit, whatever the fuck his name. He's the guy who beat Alex Pereira in kickboxing, Glory Kickboxing. They think he has the potential to reach UFC title. I'm gonna be so completely honest. Like, this was the main topic for MMA. I am not impressed. They're trying to do the same thing that they did with Izzy, where when Alex Pereira came in, they were like, "Oh, look, like, this is the guy who beat Izzy." And they shot Alex Pereira to the title fight. And now they're trying to kind of do that for Alex Pereira with Artem. I'm not impressed. I've seen the guy fight. He doesn't have knockout power. I think this Alex Pereira is different from the kickboxing Alex Pereira. So, everyone's trying to hype this guy up. I see what they're doing, but I am just honestly not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. That's just me personally. Why does UFC pay their fighters lower than other combat sports? I honestly think it's well, number one, it's greed, but I think it's the fighters' job to market themselves. I think these fighters think like this. Like I said earlier, this is an entertainment business. You need to market yourself properly. You have Sean O'Malley. He has his brand. You have Mighty Mouse. He has his brand, his YouTube brand. Who else we got? We have, who else has their YouTube brand? Am I missing someone? I know there's another fighter that has a YouTube brand. Israel Adesanya. Who else am I missing? But you get the point. Anyways, let's pivot to the next topic. We're gonna talk about jujitsu. And there was this woman on Threads. Let me see what she said. Or was it a man? Can't remember. I guess it's a cop. He said, why don't most men train in some sort of grappling art like jujitsu? And then the comments is actually what was the most interesting about this. And then let me see. So one person said, I just want to see if you guys agree with this. Someone said, why should we? Isn't it better? Damn, this guy's. He said, why should we? Isn't it better than people to stop fighting? And if you live in the USA, buy a gun. In my opinion, that's like a dumb way of thinking about it. Because a gun, like, you're going to run out of bullets. And then on top of that, if you shoot someone and kill someone, you're going to jail forever. Imagine, like, I don't know if any of you guys ever been in a cell before, but, like, don't ever let anyone glorify that shit. There's nothing cool about that. It's very quiet. Very, very quiet. And it's cold. Like, It's not fun. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing glorious about, oh, I went to jail before, bro. Like, and then imagine you're trapped there, and now the only thing you have is just men to look at for the rest of your life. There's nothing cool about that. You need to learn how to fight. At least, and fighting gives you confidence, in my opinion. But anyways, another guy said, most men don't make it. It's too much of a hit to the ego. You have to accept the fact that it'll be a long time until you are the top dog, and most men fear being exposed above all else. The reason wrestlers are so confident is they have learned the lesson of being exposed. Nothing does that like getting manhandled. Deep down, most people are frauds, so they want to live with the visage of their self image over the reality of where they truly lie. That was kind of like really I think that like basically he's saying people don't want to be exposed. In my opinion, from my experience, really people are just it's lack of confidence, I believe. I don't think like it has nothing to do with being exposed. I just think a lot of people don't know where to start. They don't know where to sign up for jujitsu. Because when I first was before I did martial arts seems really uh mystifying. And I feel like some people like me have demystified martial arts. There's a lot of martial arts that I've demystified for people. They're like, "Oh, I could do that." And I'm just like, "Just sign up." Like just me talking to someone. There's someone listening right now. They want to do martial arts and they think like you have to be some special person. Bro, all you have to do is just type Google martial arts gym, jujitsu. Go walk in, sign up. They should have a free trial class. If they don't have a free trial class, walk out the door. That there you go. If you go into a jujitsu school and they do not have a free trial class, walk out the door. That's not a good school to be in. I think every martial art should have a free trial class. If they don't, walk out the door. Let's see, what else did someone say? Um, Someone said about 1 million in the U.S. train jiu-jitsu. That's approximately 0.2% of the population. Out of that 1 mil, only 10% make it past blue belt. As for why, cost, family and career responsibilities, doubt, and fear. And I think this person hits it across the head deeply of why a lot of people don't train jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is expensive. It's very expensive. Like a typical in California over here, it's like $200 a month for jujitsu, like inflation and yada yada. When I first started, I think it was like 150 to 180, and then over time, like because of inflation, it's now like 200. I actually recently looked over; it's like 210. Like so, jujitsu is expensive. Family and career responsibilities. If you want to be a martial artist, if you want to train martial arts a lot, it can probably take you from your family. I don't think it should, but it can. Someone said career responsibilities. Well, it depends. Like if you're an actor, maybe you're a model, you will get cut from this martial art. And then doubt and fear. I think doubt and fear is the number one thing of why a lot of people do not do jujitsu. But let's read these comments. Let me see what you guys have to say about that. Someone said, "So are you down to open sparring sessions?" Absolutely not. I don't trust none. I don't trust none of you. I'm sorry. Love you guys. I don't trust you though. I've learned there's too many people who don't train, or maybe there's too many people that this martial art is just. There are people who specifically will train just to beat you. Okay, I this is why fighters do not show what they do online. I have ran into too many weird people. Maybe as if I get more famous one day where I have bodyguards and stuff like that, I wouldn't mind having like a convention where I roll with my fans, I spar with my fans, but and I have people monitoring to make sure someone doesn't try something stupid. But I don't trust people anymore. I really don't. People is like, "Oh, I want to come and expose you," and now I'm thinking this person is like cool, and maybe he's trying to injure me, and now this is like my livelihood. This is my job and stuff like that. And this person just because is insecure about the fact that I win a lot. Like I'm like, bro, like so no, I'm not right now at this moment until I become a much bigger figurehead. No, I'm not down for open sparring sessions. You need to come to the gym and train, and then you can spar me. If you're in my gym and you're training, now you could join the gym, and that's the open sparring session. But me just chilling and saying, "Hey, I'll be at this location. We're gonna open." No, 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 no. I'm not doing that. Nope. Don't trust people. People are weird. People are fucking weird. You guys do not understand how weird people are. Like, man, we can get into that another time. I would love to talk about that. Actually, the topic today is have insurance. We'll get into that. Someone says Muay Thai or karate. Um, I think both. I think kickboxing originally was the mixture of karate, Muay Thai, and boxing. Okay, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to mix boxing. Like, I wanted to train boxing, and I wanted to train Muay Thai, and I wanted to train karate, and bring it all together. But so far in my gym, we've only been just combining boxing and Muay Thai. I think that's enough, to be honest, but that's a good question. Well, it depends. If you do, okay, let me say this. If you do Muay Thai or if you do karate, you have to learn boxing. That's a There you go. Next question. Let me see. Someone says jail sucks. It's doable, but man, F that. But yeah, stay out of prison. I'm telling you guys, there's nothing cool. Do not let people convince you jail is cool. People don't want to deal with their weakness. Yes, I'm in high school, and a lot of people who came from middle school didn't even try to do wrestling in ninth grade because they were scared of losing and being at the bottom again. I you know when I was in high school, I remember I just wrestling. I can vividly remember before I did martial arts how I felt about martial arts, and this is why I don't think it has nothing to do with being exposed. Like, when I first started, I read online you're gonna get humbled. So I came into martial arts expecting someone to humble me. Like, I was expecting that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get humbled. Um, the biggest thing for me when I first started martial arts was, um, can I do it? Am I like, it was like doubt. Like, all right, am I special enough? Like, I had to go online and listen to martial arts before me. Before me, there was no like highlight videos and stuff. I didn't know what jujitsu looked like. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what Muay Thai looked like. I didn't know what shit looked like. I just had to listen to people talk about martial arts, like Eddie Bravo and stuff, and then take like the big step to go and try martial arts. So when I was in martial arts, I was like, damn, like, we're going through all this training and no one knows about this shit. I was like, fuck that. Why can't I record and show what's happening? So I started doing that. And now some people hate me for it, but there's other people who was like me. They didn't know what to expect, but now they know what to expect. They're hearing, you're able to talk to me and I'm telling you, okay, this is what's going to happen. So for me, a lot of people just don't know what to expect. They don't think they're good enough for martial arts. So I think that's why you don't see a lot of people doing jujitsu, because they don't know. They don't know. They're in fear. Um, Here in New York, kickboxing is $250 a month. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, martial arts is expensive. Someone said you smoking crack or tweak. Nope, I don't do that. Fear is the mind killer. That's so true. Fear is the mind killer. You said understood people want to prove a point. Yeah, that's why one day, like, this is what these live streams are for. One day I will be able to, because the way I want to do it is one day I want to be able to go across, like travel with maybe like bodyguards or something, and every single city I go to, there's like a local competition, and I go compete, right? And so that's how I keep on with my jujitsu highlights and stuff like that. But then I would like to spar with my actual fans. I think that would be really fun. Uh, like, not try to beat up my fans. You get, like, there's some of you guys in here who maybe wants to try it, or maybe some of you guys train. Like, wouldn't it be fun to be featured in my videos, and maybe it goes viral? I don't mind tagging people either. Like, if we have a viral moment, something really stupid and silly happens, I don't mind tagging. I'm not against that. Like, that would be really dope. So that's kind of the idea, but I can't get drilled from weirdos. I can't get injured from that. I never thought of trying to injure people just because they're better than you. There's people like that. There's people like that. People will kill you because you're sure of yourself and they're unsure of themselves. I've seen it. I've seen a lot of people die off of that. Do you like Tony Jaa? Yes. On Bak 2 is my favorite martial art movie of all time. Yeah, On Bak 2. That was Tony Jaa did so good. Videos have definitely helped a lot in esport. Yes. Glad to see you showing positive energy, truth, and hard work. Thank you. What's your subject, sister? um, how is it in California? I went to San Diego for business. Yes, California is great. It's just expensive here. If you can get past the expensive and the heavy traffic, you'll be totally fine. Me personally, I love California's traffic because okay, this, I know, don't do this, kids, but I like to edit a lot of my videos. Like a lot of stuff that you guys, like all this content you see that's being pumped out, like I'll be going from one training session to another training session and I'll be driving and I'll just be editing my video right there. And then by the time it takes like an hour to get to places. So by the time I get to where I'm supposed to go, the video's edited up and everything, and I just posted going to the training session and everyone's like, how do you work so hard? How do you work so fast? I'm like, I I use my time wisely, okay? You like The Protector? That was the first Tony Jaa movie I watched. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I liked On Bak though. That was cold. If you guys see me kind of like twitching as a fighter, especially jiu-jitsu guy, my neck hurts. So I want to just. I don't know if you guys heard that. My neck started popping, but like you're gonna always. Next time you guys watch martial artists fight, look what they do with their neck. You'll see this shit. Like they'll be like, or they'll do something like this, because you're always moving and stuff. Right now, my lower back kind of hurts, but that I was bobbing and weaving today, and I kind of like I think I was trying to like overhand someone, and I think I tweaked my back a little bit. But anyways, next topic, we're gonna talk about some Muay Thai. Um, so my coach Jackie Buntan, right now there's a free fight on YouTube, I believe, with her against Deandra Martin, where Jackie knocked out Deandra Martin. My coach, she has a fight coming up November 9th, I believe, for a kickboxing world title. And I am so excited to see her fight. She was supposed to fight in July, but she broke her toe. And I've been watching her, like, she's been coaching me and stuff like that in class. And I can't wait to see her. Like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so dope. It's let me tell you guys, it's really something interesting because when I see her early in the morning in class, she's chilling. She has like her socks on. She likes to coach in socks or whatever, and she doesn't really like show how she actually moves. But sometimes you'll see her get too excited during showing us a drill, and she'll get to start moving. I remember one time we were going over clinching, like clinching, and the partner that I was with, he couldn't get the clinch right. So Jackie was like, "Hey, come here, Smitty, come here. Let me show this guy the clinch." And Jackie grabbed me like in an actual like Muay Thai, like a professional pro Muay Thai girl by the way, grabbed me. And this woman is strong as hell. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, God, at that moment, I realized if I ever had to fight someone like her, I'm taking them down. I'm not striking. I honestly think my coach will whoop my ass. Like that's how good she is. So I'm excited to see her go against the woman that she's gonna go against. Her name is my coach's name. If you just walked in, Jackie Buntan. She has a free fight. She's a one championship fighter, and she's gonna fight November 9th. I believe it's November 9th or 6th for a kickboxing title in Thailand. So excited for that. And let me read you guys' comments a little bit right quick before I continue talking about Muay Thai. Someone says, always smart to set time aside for excellence in life. Everyone should have a hobby and stay away from addictions. I totally agree. You should have a hobby. I need to write that down because that when we get to the manosphere topics like men's issues and stuff, like I would like to talk about hobbies like that right there. Hopefully I remember that. Let me see if I can write that down. Hold on, let me see. Put it in my notes so I can remember that. Yeah, men should have hobbies. Give me a second, guys. Men should have hobbies. I like that because this is like we'll talk about that in a second. How some men make their relationships their hobbies and stuff like that. You don't want to do that. Good question. Let me see. Did someone say ask me a question? I'm sorry. Someone said my neck hurts. It's the realest way to describe anything in jiu-jitsu. Yes. Your neck pain, like I swear, like especially jiu-jitsu guard players. If someone's a really good guard player and you're chilling, there's something I want to talk about. I know we're in the Muay Thai topic, but this is really interesting. So, jiu-jitsu guys, right? There's ways of telling what type of style someone is, okay? So like I don't know. Yeah, you guys cannot see it. So, like, if someone's really good at rear naked chokes, they're gonna have scars all over their hands. Why? Because when you go for a rear naked choke, people's scratching, trying to stop your trying to like pull your hands down. They end up scratching you a lot, right? Um, I got this right here from guard passing, where someone like reached up and they scratched me. So there's like little tails that people have in jujitsu. If someone has like a really fat cauliflower ear, it's not because they're tough. It's because they get choked a lot or get caught in triangle chokes. My cauliflower is kind of up here, right? So if you see like my ear is kind of regular, but my cauliflower is up here, that's because I invert a lot. So if you watch me, you see me like I always fall on my right ear, and I actually got this from Kimuras, like submitting people from the bottom too much. Like, because when I get a Kimura and I rip, my ear scrapes, the top ear scrapes on the mat. So that's kind of interesting. Or like, and because I invert, like my neck hurts now. So there's little sign, like tails. I just wanted to talk about that. I'm sorry, guys. Let me continue. Someone said, "What would you do if you saw a dangerous-looking guy slap his girlfriend in a parking lot?" We talked about that yesterday, and mind your damn business. We talked about that yesterday. Mind your business. There was something like that on Threads, and I said, "Are you willing to die for coochie? You're not smashing." Yeah, when we get to the self defense topics, you're gonna find out more and more about how I feel about self defense. Mind your damn business. That's not your business. That might be a man slapping his a prostitute getting slapped by her pimp or something. Mind your business. One movie that was the definition of mind your business was Jeepers Creepers. I saw that as a child, and that taught me to mind your damn business. I know some people like, oh my god, no, mind your business. Imagine you died over like you so this girl got slapped in the parking lot, right? You go over and you try to defend her honor, right? And then you die. You're never coming back, right? And then next week she's getting piped out by him. Like, bro, what'd you die for? Like, like I'm just saying, bro. Oh man, bro, do you eat? You're probably not even forklift certified. I don't know what that means. Let me see. Let me continue. Um, Therefore, I command you to repent. Repent. What was your worst injury in martial arts? Mine was a shoulder injury. Couldn't move my arm for a week. Yeah, I think it's my shoulder dislocation was probably I, it's between my shoulder and my knee. It's between my shoulder and my knee. Those two were probably my worst. The only, but every time I get a back injury, like I stop immediately. I don't play. That's probably my biggest fear, having like a back injury. Like my back is kind of tweaked right now, but I'm gonna still try to go to Muay Thai training tomorrow. If I feel any type of discomfort, I'm gonna stop. But I want to get my 6th day of training for the week. You know. Let me see. Someone says, "Do you think doing wrestling and pre-athletics is good for your body?" I think so. I think so. But in what way? What way are you asking? Is wrestling good for you? Like, I need more of that. This is a Hudson. You said that. You said, "Do I think wrestling and pre-athletics is good for your body?" What do you mean by that? Let me see. Someone said, "I'm currently trying to look for a no-gi gym. You want to learn jiu-jitsu submissions? Yes, please do." Uh, thank you, Ghost. Thank you, Ghost. Who is Jackie fighting? I remember seeing on Twitter, but I forgot. She's fighting. I forgot this woman's name, but she's apparently really good. Jackie told me that. Well, I'm gonna have to ask Jackie, is that okay? Well, no, I don't. I think Jackie's okay with that. Jackie said that she not looked up to her, but like she was one of her favorite fighters at one point. Um, yeah, I was about to say. I always ask Jackie, is certain things okay for me to, because when she has a fight coming up, some fighters are very reserved, and I always talk to Jackie after class, so I don't know like what's okay to say, what's not okay to say. You get what I'm saying? I don't want, but I think that's okay to say. I think I could say that. But do you think wrestling is a painful sport? Yes, it is. It is a painful sport. For me, it was the lower spine. Yeah, my lower spine. Yeah, yeah, lower spine is what's pre-athletics. What keeps me motivated? You guys. I swear to God. I know that sounds corny, but um, like the reason why I'm on live right now, like there's a guy in here, Ghost of Yoshimitsu. Yeah, like stuff like that, coming in live, constantly talking and stuff like that keeps me motivated. Trying to get better, being the best, that keeps me motivated. When I've talked about this a couple of times, as men, speaking for men, as a man, you need to have a purpose. You need to find out what's your purpose. Your purpose makes you happy. Okay, not your duty. Someone said that they believed their purpose was X, which was serving someone else, right? But they wasn't happy about that. That's because that was their duty that they felt. They took it upon themselves to carry out that job, but that's not their purpose. So my purpose, what makes me happy, is entertaining people. I love doing that. Giving back, helping people out, giving things that I wish I had. That's my like, because I wish I had this. I wish I had someone to look up to. I'm not saying you guys look up to me, but like someone to like kind of that's freely giving the blueprint where I can copy it and become great. That's kind of my goal. Like, what do I see Smitty'Wit being? I see Smitty'Wit having all the fame, having all the fortune. That's what I want. But leaving a blueprint for people to copy. That is what I'm interested in. So I think that's. Oh. We're not done with the Muay Thai topic. So Jonathan Haggerty, he lost to Superlek by a vicious elbow. I forgot which one championship that was at, but Jonathan Haggerty says that was the first time like in his life like where he felt like a big flash. Like like he said he didn't even know where that like that was coming, and that's kind of like part of the topic of today, which is have insurance. Like you can still get caught. I think, let me see, is that the next topic? Well, athletic training is the next topic. But let me kind of talk about the topic today since I got you guys in here. Let's talk about the big topic, which is you can get caught. I was talking to my dad actually, and we was talking about hindsight bias. Or I was talking about it, where I hate how, when people see things online, they say this person should have did that, this person could have did that, and da da da. But I'm saying like, well, you have something called hindsight bias, where the answer is obviously, since we have the answer, it seems obvious. But when something's going down at that time, the answer wasn't obvious. So you just got to be more careful. But over the course of me studying self defense, over the course of me training martial arts, me getting injured, I have honestly realized that no matter what you do, you're still going to get caught slipping. I've realized that. There's like, you are still, like, if you go like boxing, for example, you don't want to get hit. The key, the bob and weave, right? To catch, parry, cover. You know how to check the kicks. You know how to not get submitted. You know that that's bad, but you still get caught. You need insurance. You need to have a plan for when you get caught. This is what I believe. You need to have that. This is me sharing this to you guys has changed my philosophy, and I'm gonna make sure I do that. So, for example, in July, I had a super fight, and the original plan for the super fight was I'm like a strategic person. So for this guy that I was gonna go against, I heard that he was a wrestler and he starts off very explosive. So I was gonna sit on my ass and leg lock him. That's the whole training camp that I was doing for myself. I was like, I'm sitting on my ass and leg lock him. I don't feel like dealing with that. But on the way to going to that super fight, my car broke down. Um, and I was stressing like a motherfucker. Like I started stressing from my car. It was hot. I was thinking about like it was really hard to get to that super fight, right? So by the time I got to the super fight, I felt like I was gonna throw up, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, I feel sick. But it was live streamed too. So the reason why I didn't just stop like was because I knew there was fans that was watching. They wanted to see me live. So I was like, all right. So I went out there and I was being cautious. I was prepared. This motherfucker does a flying armbar. Like he jumps in the air and he almost catches me in the armbar. And I was shook. I was like, what the I said, how did he do that? How did I get caught in this position? And the way he had me, like I was at a slope and I couldn't like carry myself back up because I knew if I could get myself back up, I could defend myself. But in my mind, I started calculating. I was like, okay, if you flip, you're going to end up where your arm is completely extended. And you have, like, I started, like, clocking it. And luckily, this is why I'm talking about having insurance. Before that match, I had been the entire month indirectly going over armbar defense, like, stuff like that. And I because I had a plan like of just in case I ever get caught by an armbar, I was in that position that allowed me to get out. You get what I'm saying? So you need to have insurance for yourself. Understand you're gonna get caught slipping, and the way to develop insurance for yourself is what you need to do is whatever you fear. So like me, I people think I'm a leg locker. I'm not a leg locker. I fucking hate leg locks. But because I hate leg locks, that has allowed me to develop a system of appreciation for leg locks so I can defend it better. You get what I'm saying? So whatever you fear, right, of getting caught by, you need to make that your strength so you can get out, or defend yourself when the time comes because you will get caught slipping. So yeah, I've been seeing Warrior Lost. I'm gonna let you know if you continue doing that. I'm gonna block you from my channel. You'll never see my stuff ever again. So keep doing it. You got like 5 more messages of doing that. Just let you know. All right. So that was the philosophy of the day, and then let me see what else. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. So athletic train. Let me see if I got anything that says. I think I was talking. It was something I was gonna talk about athletic train today. Let me see. Hold up, guys. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me. There we go. 24 hours. There you go. Yep, yep, yep. Mm-hmm. There you go. Now you're in timeout for 24 hours. I'll see you soon. Anyways, some athletic training. Let me see what you guys. If you guys said something above, I'm sorry I didn't get to see it. So because he's being a weirdo. But I'm wrestling. They're divided by weight, so you wrestling someone within around 10 pounds of yourself. Yeah, whatever you guys were saying, I didn't get to see it. I'm sorry. Like the video, by the way. It really helps out. We're gonna move from the philosophy of you will get caught to athletic training. I want to talk about some athletic training. I could have swore I had something in my notes about athletic training, or maybe I thought about what I was going to talk about, but I didn't write it down. Um, yeah, I don't see it. I don't. I'm sorry on that one, guys. I usually have something prepared. Athletic training. What do I want to talk about for athletic training? We could talk about nutrition. We could talk about weightlifting. Let me see what you guys have to say. What I think. So someone says 220. I wrestle people at 210, 230. As you mean by class, do you mean okay, okay, hold on. What are your thoughts on David Goggins? I don't know who that is. Um, just tell me right now who if what's the situation with that my weight class. So you mean looking forward to Hips Don't Lie part Hips Don't Lie part 3 and 4. Uh I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it because the first one it was just like it was my coach taught me how to like hip feint. So I was like, okay. So I did like a hip feint, but what ended up happening was like I was like shaking like a belly dancer, and then that was funny as hell. You know what? I think I have the idea for if people don't know what I'm talking about, type in Smitty'Wit Muay Thai hips don't lie, something like that, something along the lines of that. I made part one where I learned how to do a hip feint, but I ended up. It looks like I'm like shaking. It looks so zesty, but it's funny as fuck. And then part two, because people like part one, I did it again, but I did it while sparring. So what I'm thinking about is part three. Is there's this hot. There's a bunch of hot chicks in my gym, but um, there's this one chick. She's pretty cute. I'm a basically part three. I'm gonna grab a chick. Like I'm gonna spar a chick. I'm gonna find like a chick, and I just know that's gonna go viral. Like just seeing like doing that little hip feint motion at a chick. That's kind of the brainstorm I'm thinking about, but we'll see. But I think that's the way to top the other two. Like find a chick and because women, women make women like their reactions to the stuff I do. Like the guys, they find it funny, but the girls, oh my gosh, the girls love it. So if I could do that with a female, it would probably go. It would probably go. 100. Let me see. David Goggins is a demigod. Okay, let me know who that is. Maybe. By the way, you guys might ask me a question like, what do you think about this person? And I promise you, I'll be like, I don't know who that is. But if I see their face, I know exactly who that is. That's me. Like who was it? I remember for the longest time I didn't. Who was it? It was somebody that's like really known, but I only knew them by their face. I'm Smitty is silly like that. Smitty is silly like that. Okay, so someone you guys are talking to each other. Okay, athletic training. What was I thinking about? I guess I might skip that one because I don't have anything for athletic training that I want to talk about. Anything you guys have questions of for athletic training? Like we have the topics athletic training entails weightlifting, nutrition and diet. You can ask me that. Someone say I have a peanut head. Yeah. We could talk about. Ooh, well, I was talking to someone today. This is good for athletic training. I was talking to someone today, and they were asking me. They said that they felt very sluggish, or they were starting to get more injured, and I gave them an analogy, and I'm gonna give you guys an analogy where I feel like if you don't do rest and recovery, you can get that like that. You're prone or statistics to get injured increases. Okay, so I believe that every time you go training, right? Imagine a balloon like that you blow into, and so let's say you train today, the balloon gets bigger, and you don't do no rest and recovery, it stays just like that. And then you go train again. The balloon gets bigger, gets bigger, gets bigger, gets bigger, gets bigger, and then it pops. If you do no rest or recovery, rest and recovery methods that I believe in is the sauna. I go into the sauna very heavy. I'm huge on the sauna. I am so huge on the sauna. Me personally, I don't like ice baths. I wish I did, but I'm not a fan of ice baths. I think what I might try to do is I might try to go do cryotherapy. I'm thinking of doing that. Cryotherapy might help out a lot because I don't. The reason why I don't like cold plunges and ice baths is I don't like my body goes in shock. And I know this is about to sound ignorant. This is an ignorant Smitty take, but I'm black. And black people don't like water. like we don't like to swim. That's a lie. I grew up swimming, but I like the stereotype. It's funny to me, but um, black people don't like cold though. I don't like the cold. I don't like that. I hate the cold. So when I go into it, it just like I'm like ugh, But I think cryotherapy might be good for me. I want to try that. So you have sauna, which lubricates your joints. If you have shoulder injuries, go into the sauna. It will get that stiffness out of your joints. And I think cryotherapy is good for inflammation. That's good. lowering inflammation. Also, your nutrition. Have you been taking your protein powder so your body can have muscles or proteins to repair your muscles? Have you been taking your vitamins? Stuff like that. So that's how you, if you find yourself getting more injured during training, sleep is not good enough. That means you've entered a threshold where your body needs more things to get better at. So that's some good stuff for you. Someone says, I remember you communicating by releasing a stretching video before training. Any book recommendations or doctors you follow? Um, I've just honestly just studied on YouTube. I'm a student of the game. If I find something, I need to I haven't really went in depth with like stretching like I should, where I can give everybody good topics and stuff for that. But I do have a stretching stick. You should look up a yoga stick. That right there has been one of my favorite things thus far. I've been planning on going to the beach and on some like martial art like motivation videos. I was gonna show me with the yoga stick, and I've also have it's a mace bell. I have a mace bell as well now, where it works on your stabilizer muscles. I have that. Um, but those are, we'll probably talk about that another time. Let me look at some of you guys' comments. Someone said I have a peanut head. That's funny. Let me see the name of racing. Okay. So you guys are talking to each other. That's good. I'm glad you guys are talking amongst each other. That's good. Let my voice just be some background music. Let's talk about some relationship stuff. Someone asked me earlier in the comment section, what would you do if you saw a girl get slapped? And I told you guys, mind your damn business. But let's talk about some self defense. We're in the self defense reality check. Actually, no, that's next. Self defense reality check. Let's look at some dating stuff. Let me see if I have anything. Let me look. Oh, this is good. I was talking to my little brother. My little brother is 17 years old, and I seen this on Threads. Threads is such a great place. But someone said a 23-year-old woman is the same age as a 38-year-old man. Few will understand. Okay, so what this person is actually saying, and what I want to get to is um, a man's sexual prime or second sexual marketplace value versus a woman's sexual marketplace value. And I think this is really good, especially if you are very young. This is good for you to hear. When you are below 18 as a young man, so before you turn 18, life is a certain way. But when you turn 18, you won't notice it, but you have became bare minimum value, okay, as a young 18-year-old man, okay? You're very expendable. This is why they send young 18-year-old men to war, okay? You have to build your value up. And what no one told me, and I'm happy I kind of had an idea as a young man, was if you are really starting from the bottom and trying to build yourself up, it's gonna take till you're about in your 30s. Like I wish someone would have told me that, and I would have like. Well, I'm happy no one told me that because it made me work a lot harder. But your prime doesn't really happen until you're in your 30s. Let's look at Alex Pereira, for example, an MMA fighter. At age 22, this man was a drunk. I mean, I think he was I don't know if he was a glory kickboxing champ around that time, but now at age 37, this man's a UFC champion. Everyone loves him. You get what I'm saying? You see some of the baddest women trying to get his attention and stuff like that, and he's in his 30s. So this person who says that a 23-year-old woman is the same age as a 38-year-old man, that's kind of true, because a woman when she's 18 to about 24, they usually say a woman's like sexual prime is 21 to 24. This is what they usually say. That's like her sexual prime. But the value of a 23-year-old is kind of like that. So I definitely agree with that. If you're a young man, do not don't because especially in this day and age, like a lot of people expect you to have the answers to everything. They expect you to be the provider, have all the money. Like you're not gonna be, especially the way society is running. You're not gonna be a baller in your 20s. You get what I'm saying? Unless nepotism, you get what I'm saying, or you get highly lucky. Maybe you have a skill set that gets you a lot of money. But typically, the average young man is not gonna have a bunch of money, and you're gonna be trying to figure yourself out and stuff like that. So don't beat yourself up if you ain't got it like that. I definitely say find yourself, like I've been talking, find your purpose. You need to hustle for it, and you don't want to work hard. You want to work smart and get to your goals, and then you can get whatever you want. That's what I say. So let me see, Ryan. Bro didn't have no choice but to be smart. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, does Ryan need to go in timeout too? Let me see. Well, I'll give Ryan a chance. A balanced diet means a cupcake in each hand. You guys are funny. Next topic: reality check. I call it self defense slash reality check. So there was a guy. I guess Martin Forge or whatever. What did this man do? He was killed. He was a sex offender. I guess there was a 13-year-old girl who was filming a TikTok, and I think he raped her. He attacked and raped her. He was found dead. Someone killed him. It's really interesting. That's just a reality check. I just wanted to put that out there. Like I'll read it though. I wonder like if he was convicted too, and he's supposed to go to prison for it, but he got off and someone killed him. I don't know where I was gonna go with that, but I just wanted to point it out there because I like having just topics, being known. Well, I guess since just letting it be known, like be careful with your little girls, man. 36-year-old and he took advantage of a 13-year-old. Fucking disgusting. Whoever killed him, just like let him run free, because little girl was just trying to do TikToks. You need to watch your babies, man. Watch your babies. These motherfuckers out here, dude. Like, goddamn. Where was she at? Was she at the park? My bad. I'm reading this right now. Um, Actually, I'll read it to you guys so we can both hear it instead of me just looking down. It said, well, this is the story. A suspected murder victim was a known sex offender who recently dodged a prison sentence after sexually abusing a 13-year-old girl. Martin Forgy, 36, pled guilty. He pleaded guilty too. He was guilty to sexual assault and assault to injury in March, but walked free when he was given community payback orders. So this guy, that's crazy. He sexually assaulted and injured the girl, and was given community service. What the fuck? That's crazy. So now police are now investigating after discovering his body at a flat in Erin. I don't know where this is at, on Wednesday. So he was killed, this Wednesday? A man, 44, has been charged in relation to his death. So, might be the girl's parents or something. And he was placed on the sex offenders list. It caused outrage after sexually. So everyone knew, and that's crazy. He admitted to it too. The girl was filming a TikTok with her friend. Now he's dead. Rest in piss. I don't feel sorry for him at all. Rest in piss, bro. Rest in piss. That's crazy. Imagine your daughter's with her friend, filming TikToks, and a 36-year-old man not only sexually assaults her, but sexually injures her. I don't even know what the fuck does that mean? Sexually injured her? What do you mean? Rest in piss. Yep. The last topics that we talked about for the reality check. The first one, a neighbor killed his neighbor and went inside and sexually assaulted the wife and the daughter. And a boxer was shot, killed in the drive-by shooting. So someone morbidly said, let me see something. You guys are on one tonight. You guys are on one tonight. Um. Anyways, where was I? Oh, a boxer got killed. He was murdered actually. Malik Birdsong. So I okay. That's what I was trying to get to. So understand, and I always say this: the you said karma can hit back strong. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, let's talk about that. I believe in karma. I so believe in karma. I believe that some people say why does good things happen to no why does bad things happen to good people. I think, well, number one, the good people wasn't paying attention, but karma will catch up to you. Like whatever you do, your actions will catch up to you. That's all I gotta say on that. Next one. That's all I gotta say because I forgot where I was going with that. It said every cause has an effect. Exactly. Exactly. Every cause has an effect, man. Don't think, the universe requires to give and take energy. You give some energy, you're gonna get something back. You get what I'm saying? So just because you got away with something, doesn't mean that it's not gonna come back and catch up with you. I remember when I was like when I was a teenager, I used to have sticky fingers. I used to like stealing stuff. And I remember actually finally like one day, like just not even for some, like I got caught, not even because it just naturally happened. It's a whole story. But yeah, like I remember it just it's funny too because I read that quote like karma is a bitch, some shit like that about karma. And then it or no, karma catches up to you, your actions catches up to you. And then that same day, yeah, I got caught. And yeah, it's not on my record though, so you can look it up. Um, have you ever heard of XXX? Are you talking about Tentacion? Or are you talking about Corn? I know that's a heavy question to answer, Smith. In the art of war, it says mark of excellence is the win without fighting. So true, so true. You need to be the smartest man in the room when it comes to martial arts. You must be the smartest man in the room. People don't understand that. I've beaten so many people that are better than me because I was smarter than them. All right, so now past the dark stuff. Speaking of XXS, if you're talking about Tentacion, we're gonna have a creative break. I want to talk creative break, nerd culture. I'm gonna answer your last Q&A questions, and we're gonna jump out, and that'll be the live. So, poetry, because the creative break entails poetry, art, music. I don't have anything for poetry, and I don't have anything for art right now. But I was thinking today, this is so random for music. Big Plug X, that's his name. He's a rapper. He didn't die. I know we're usually expecting rappers to die, but he came out with an album, and I was listening to the album like every morning. This, if you, some people say that they get a lot of new music from my shorts. That's because every morning when I wake up, it's a music morning for me. Like my entire morning is all about music. Okay, like I love music. So I was listening to his album, and his album was good. I mean, like there wasn't no auto tune or nothing, or like sonically it wasn't different, but like the topics that this man was talking about was actually good. No, he's the rapper. Big X Plug the rapper. And well, I liked it. And then I went online and I seen some people say that if you heard his song once, you heard all his songs. And I had an epiphany at that moment of why, especially why hip hop is not like as big anymore. I've realized that people don't actually listen to music. What people are not interested in the topics that's in music. They're more interested in the variation of what it sounds like. And I feel like that's this new generation. Like the old generation, they're really interested in the different topics. They didn't care about if the rapper had a different sound. They cared about like the topic. And this generation cares about the different sound. If we listen to like some of the biggest modern day rappers that are really huge, like Young Thug, Future, or when XXXTentacion, rest in peace, was alive, and even who else? There's a bunch of other rappers. Like they were really these are type of even Kendrick Lamar. I don't like Kendrick Lamar like that, but how they switch and change their voice. People are listening to the way you change your voice. You know, like that's what they're interested in. They don't give a damn what you're talking about. Did you change your voice and how did it make them feel? So that I thought that was really interesting. That little epiphany, because I want to do music too, but really cool. And then that's the creative break for that. As far as nerd culture, which entails gaming, video games, um, anime, and I think we could say STEM, video games, anime, whatever. But I was watching Tesla. Tesla unveiled a new robot. I thought that was so cool. I think last live I was talking about robots, and then suddenly today Tesla unveiled a fully like functioning robot, and I was giggity as I was like, yo, that's so cool. It was talking. It had AI integrated into it. I know some people are terrified of robots, but I thought that was really cool. I thought that was cool as hell. So that's the nerd in me. As far as video games go, lately, I've been so when I post things on Facebook, right? It's kind of funny. Facebook has made me become a huge fan of seeing Modern Warfare highlight clips. I'm such a fan of that. Like I like seeing I think in video gaming, like multiplayer, you have some of the funniest moments when you play video games. Like, man, so great, so great, so great. That's so random. I just want to talk about that. And then anime. Let's anime. I don't really have nothing to talk about anime. There's nothing lately that in the anime that's captivated my attention. I think I'm gonna probably catch up with One Piece. I don't like One Piece, but I want to like read more One Piece to understand it. I need to catch up with Kagurabachi. I need to catch up with Dandadan or Dandadan, however the hell you say it. And what else that I want to read? There's something else I want to read too. Something else I want to read. Kagurabachi, Dandadan. Hmm. That's pretty much it. What I got for anime. Now I'm about to read your questions, and we will end the live. So let's see. Someone says the way to transcend war as a species is to evolve away from animal agriculture. What we do to animals, we do martial arts is crazy. They're so nasty. I've seen this robot flipping ninja. You know, um, I I I need to start studying STEM more. Like I want to really be like at the forefront of what's going on with AI and robotics. I wish I had like my schematics. I don't know where I put them at. Like I'm really interested in that stuff, and I would love to create an AI robot that helps with jujitsu and helps your game. You get what I'm saying? Like I would love to create something like that. And I know I have the potential to create something like that. First, what I would have to do is get my mathematics better, and then get into machine learning, programming, machine learning. Uh, I've been drawing a lot too, so I'll be able to create engineering stuff and stuff like that, or schematics and stuff like that. So yeah, I would be so interested in that. So someone said, "Okay, man, I have to go. I have to go. Wait, let me see. I have to go weigh in until the wrestling. Ooh, nice. All right, Hudson. Good luck. Kill him. Be be explosive, man. You need your sleep. You should have been asleep. No, you still have time." Polo Escobar. Yo, what's up, Smitty? You're a huge inspiration for me during my roles. Love your videos, dude. Thank you. Really deeply appreciate that. Someone said, thank you for your input. Maybe I misread someone. Someone said, oil up, Diddy. Yeah, I need some better Diddy jokes, man. I like the Diddy Disciple was my favorite, man. The Diddy Disciple was my favorite, man. I'm telling you. I'm also heavily interested in AI. Yes, me too. Oh my gosh, that's such a game changer, dog. That AI stuff, and people are scared of it. Just you, I think if you're scared of AI, that means you definitely need to get into AI. Like if you're scared of robots taking over, you need to have. I think in the future, what's gonna happen is war. If you're going to war, you won't be able to fight these robots. So you would have to create your own robot. That's the way I see it. That would have to happen. That's why I think it's Very important. We're gonna have kids, like we're gonna be old adults, and we're gonna see kids creating fully functional robots. It's gonna be crazy. The same way adults, like you see kids with these iPads and stuff, and they're really good with that. There's gonna be a generation that they're gonna just by YouTube know how to create a fully functioning AI robot. It's crazy. Someone said, "What age is too old to start jujitsu?" 70. No, not even 70, because someone started jujitsu at 70 and they competed too. I think there is no too old age. Yeah, I can turn you into Diddy with an AI. That's cool. It's not really funny. You need to say something funny. Where's the guy who said the Diddy disciple? Where is he at? Where is he at? Damn. That's been my, oh my god, so funny. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. That was so funny to me. He said, "Are you a Diddy disciple?" Like it's in my last live. It was really early. It had me cracking the fuck up. He said, "Yeah, we need to see AI and the good they can do." Yeah, AI is a tool, but some people, the reason why people are scared of AI is because they're lazy and not creative, or they're not like not just people that are scared, but like people don't understand how to use AI. I'm excited for that. I'm so happy you're live. I've been trying for so long to reach you about your extended car. He said, "I'm I'm so happy you're live. I've been trying so long to reach you about your extended car warranty." There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. You got me stumbling trying to read it. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny to me at least. People are like, "That's not funny." That's funny to me at least. Damn it. How many 9 year olds can you take on in a street? You again. You can't use any weapons, and the 9 year olds get brass knuckles. So you can't use any weapons. Okay. Then that means, well, let me see. If I can't use weapons, I can take on a million. I can take on as many as you say. You wanna know how? Cause I can run away. Ha ha! Got you this time. Ha ha ha! Gotta come with it better next time, man. Come with a new one. I'm not gonna answer your next one. You gotta come next live and ask me a difference in another scenario with the 9 year olds. This guy right here comes every live, and he asks me how many 9 year olds can I take, and I slowly like get my way out of it. It's so funny as hell. Um, who who proud of the chorizo I get? Oh, I can't read that. I'm so sorry. We need to give AI programming ethics. Yes, definitely so true. Old McDonald had a farm. Yeah. Can you kick in wrestling? No, you cannot kick in wrestling. Hudson, I thought you was. Isn't Hudson the one that's doing the wrestling tournament? Who's doing the wrestling tournament? Why would you ask that question if you're doing a wrestling tournament? All right. Any more questions? Was it Hudson? I believe it was Hudson. Yeah, it is Hudson. Why would you ask if you are you a fake martial artist, Hudson? I'm just curious. I won't judge you. All right, I think that is another good live. Another good live. Do we have any questions? Because I have ran out of all my topics now. All my topics are ran out, and then I'm gonna hop off, and I was gonna make a yeah, you can ask me some. I was gonna make a video on guard passing, but I have ran out of time for the day, and I'm not gonna make it short. So yeah, live stream is gonna be the only thing I'm gonna be posting today. I do. Uh, okay. All right. Any questions? I got like 5 minutes because I'm about to hop off. I gotta go take me a nap. Well, not a nap, but I'm about to go talk to some honeys and then go drink something. I like to drink. Wake up in the morning and I got Muay Thai. I was asleep all day too. I'm surprised. That's why I'm not that tired right now. But go see if I can go find some calls, and I can go ghost. I can do some ghost busting. Like, let me see. No questions at the moment. I'm just vibing. Beautiful. I love it. Would you live in Florida? Of course not. I'm a Cali baby. Yeah, like then when I throw up West Side, it won't be the same if I'm in, like it won't be the same. 31 likes. Thank you guys. Love you guys. 31 likes. This is probably the most likes I've gotten so far, so I'm excited about that. Wait, is your sky red? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that means. 32, 32, 32. Yeah. Have you had the honor to meet? Oh yeah, I have. Eddie actually knows about me. Eddie Bravo follows me, and Joe Rogan follows me. Um, I remember I had a match against a MMA fighter who was like jacked off steroids, and I went against the guy in front of Eddie, and Eddie was like, "Bro, you're legendary." I was like, Eddie Bravo got me into jiu-jitsu too, and he knows who I am, so that's kind of cool. He reposts my videos sometimes, so great. I live in California. You deserve more exposure. People need to hear your message, bro. Don't worry about it. I honestly believe like this the live. It seems like we had like a before I hop off, let me talk about this live for a second. We had an average of like 50 people, which is great. We started off really small and it's getting bigger and bigger. So eventually the live stream might become like we might have an average of 1,000, we might have an average of 2,000. It's just my job to get my ass on every day and then get bigger. So the message will grow and I'll get better of eloquently explaining my message. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to get closer to you guys and that's kind of the goal right now. I just want to get closer to my fans because I feel like there's a disconnect. You do anything outside of martial arts? Yeah, we was just talking about poetry, art, music. I have another channel that like right now I got martial arts. I'm big in martial arts, and I want to get big for being an artist as well. I want to combine art and music. No, not art and music. Martial arts and my artist. That's why it's called martial artists. I want to combine both of those. So, and I also am really big on STEM. We was just talking about AI, artificial intelligence. I love science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. If so, yeah, I'm a big nerd. Like, love video games, love anime. I don't know. It depends. And then at the same time, I love going to go party and getting drunk and talking to bad females, cute ass females. I love doing that. Multifaceted, I guess. Yeah, you like I could be at home like I am right now talking to my fans, and to me this is the life. Or I can go party all night and get wasted drunk with strippers, and that's the life to me too. So, you gotta be duality, baby, duality. You said Joe Rogan follows me. Yes, Joe Rogan does follow me. You do okay. Where you go live, so I know when to get on. Oh, when you go live. Honestly, so far the average time that I've gotten on is 10 o'clock. Tomorrow though, I won't be able to get on at 10 o'clock because I'll be doing something. Yesterday I said I was gonna be on at 5. No, I think it was 4. But you see the time I'm on right now. So tomorrow, just look for it. I would try. If you don't see me on tomorrow at 5, I'm probably not getting on live. But I'm gonna try to because I want to keep live streaming every day. But I won't be able to live stream um, late tomorrow. So I'll probably get on at 5 p.m. California, USA. California, USA. So find the time for that and that's the time I'll be trying to get on. You might see me 4. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But that's the time. 4 or 5 tomorrow. Let me see. Jorge Masvidal trained in my boxing gym briefly. That's fucking dope. Much respect on being cocky after your wins. Who do you relate to more, Goku or Vegeta? I was always a fan of Vegeta. I hated Goku growing up, dog. I like. Oh my gosh, he doesn't finish fights. Goku's a staller, bro. Vegeta finishes fights. If only Akira Toriyama liked Vegeta, we would like he would have won more of his fights. He would have won more of his fights, dog. Like I've never liked Goku. I'm sorry, never liked Goku ever. Vegeta, his problem is he get too cocky though, and he don't finish fights. Like nah, he just be getting his ass whooped. He get humbled too cold. Anyways, that's it. Last questions. Let's give it. I'll give you guys. Let me see. It's what is it? It's 88. I see it says 88. I'm pointing at stuff. It might be like clear right here. You guys don't know, and I'm all pointing at this stuff. So funny. But it says 88, 42. When it hits 90, what is that? 90 minutes. Then I hop off. So unless someone asks me a really good question, then I end up yapping away. But yeah, so we got like 1 minute left. give you guys that time. Is there anything that I want to say? Any outros? Yeah, like, comment. Obviously you're subscribed, so I can't say that. Ooh, you ever plan a trip to Japan? Yes, 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 yes. I love Japanese culture. I've actually been planning to restudy uh, Japanese. It's actually pronounced Nihon. That's it's not Japan. It's Nihon. That's what. That's so funny. But yeah, I love Japan. I love Japan. Love their culture. Everything about Japanese people. The most creative people I've ever seen in my life. I have big respect for Japanese people. They're the only people in history when I look at where all like black people went around. Like you have like they have respect for black people. Well, no, they not respect. They're interested in black people, and I like that. Like I love Japanese culture. Oh my gosh, yeah, I respect them. It's funny. See, I told you if you ask me a correct question, you'll get more out of me. There's this Japanese restaurant that I've been. There was this Chinese chick. She showed me a Japanese restaurant and a Chinese restaurant, and they sell like it's like authentic, like actual, like they're speaking straight Japanese. Um, and I've been eating a lot of their noodles. I had niku, which is like a beef soup, and now that I actually have like an actual authentic Japanese spot, I think I might go back studying Japanese and go there more often because I love noodles. I love noodles. Oh my gosh, so good, so good, so good. But I want to go there and just become a regular, like on some Naruto shit, and then actually like speak to them and stuff like that. Like it's kind of expensive, but I don't mind. So like I'm probably gonna go tomorrow actually. Like after I get done training, I'm gonna go and get me some. I forgot what I was gonna try next. I tried Niku, which is some beef noodles, and I'm starting to get good with chopsticks now. Um, and then I tried like it was like some noodles with shrimp. Oh, so good. And then what else? I forgot what was the next one I was gonna try. I forgot what was the next thing I'm gonna try. When I get there, I took a picture, but when I get there, I'm gonna get it. Built like a noodle. I am built like a noodle. All right, that was the great. We do have a lot in common, Ghost. Great, great. What? Where have you competed? Like different countries? I've just been in California and I competed in Texas. That's about it. That's about it. Tried to use chopsticks once and I developed arthritis. I think you're doing it wrong because chopsticks is actually once you get really good, like I don't know. All right, guys. I love you guys. Is there, you know, I want to be like, let me pray for you guys. But, you know, whatever you believe in, the point is, I don't have my water with me. But before bed, please drink a cup of water. Your body needs it. The same way you like food, your body likes water. Okay. And what else I want to give to you guys? Please be safe. I know it's Friday. It's like 12 o'clock. Just please be safe. This might be the last time we talk to each other. Who knows? You get what I'm saying? So appreciate the moments. And I'm not saying I'm gonna pass away. It might be you. That sounded dark, but like you never know. Like we gotta enjoy life. Be happy. We woke up this morning. We're in this moment. So yeah, I'm about to hop off, and that's about it. That's all I can say. You guys take care. I'm gonna try to hop on tomorrow around 4 or 5. That's the goal. If you don't see me tomorrow at that time, I'm probably not gonna go live streaming like straight up. So yes, you said love you, bro. All the real ones in the chat. Yes, love you guys. So 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Just look around at that time tomorrow. Latest 6. If it's 6, it's probably the end of the stream. But that's it. You guys take care. I am hopping off now.